Hi, we're back, and we have another very interesting guest. You're going to be excited about this when you meet Justin McAleece? McAleece.
Yep.
Okay, I have trouble sometimes.
It's spelled a little
it.
oddly.
McAleece, hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, too. I'm Carol, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
And I know that you have something exciting to tell us.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been working on a movie for 8 years. Yeah. Along with my company, Blair Media, and my friends and family who are a part of it, and we are ready to do the public premiere at Tower Theater in about 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, how exciting.
I'm very excited. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, and I'm super stoked to have it be finished.
Okay. First of all, tell us a little about the film, and then I'll have you tell me about, the event of
yeah,
the,
exactly. So Brick Madness is about a national Lego tournament. In our world, they're called bricks. So but we use sort of those sort of blocks, and it's called Brickathon. And yeah, so there's a little flyer that'll be popping up, and it's a mockumentary, so it's a comedy. The people who've watched it so far said it's very funny. I've gotten really good feedback, and what I call is a straight comedy. So there are funny things that happen in the first minute, and I think some of the best jokes are with 10 seconds left in the movie.
Oh my gosh!
It continues throughout. It's a funny movie. It's lighthearted. I think it has a lot of heart though too, and where the heart comes in is we interviewed actual Lego convention people. So actual people that are at these conventions that are really into this, that do all the builds and love to build with these blocks. Right?
Is that amazing?
And they use them as their art. So it
is a form of art.
Yeah, and we had our friend in here earlier that does the pottery.
Yes.
And there's metalwork, and there's normal pastels or oils or line drawings or whatever you want. I think those are all forms of art, music included, everything else. And this is just the way that they approach the world, how to get out their ideas and what's important to them. But they just use it using toys, kind of.
That's right.
Yeah, but they're so sophisticated at this point, but that it's not really a toy. It's more of an art medium.
But what's so good about it is I don't think I've seen a movie before of that subject.
So there's a couple of documentaries that are about it, but they seem more promotional in nature, and they're not very, I don't think they're as entertaining, possibly, hopefully. And so this is the first movie of its kind. I don't believe that there's ever been a movie made, certainly not a narrative, so a non-documentary thing, made about Lego at all.
Oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And the story is about them and the problems they have.
So it sort of starts as, if you've seen a movie called, one of the Christopher Guest movies, say Best in Show or Mighty Wind or some other ones, there's a pageant one that a lot of people have seen, Drop Dead Gorgeous, and basically come from the idea that there is a competition, there's a centralizing force where everyone's getting together to accomplish a thing and see who's going to be the winner. And that's sort of the basis for this. So it happens to be in Fresno this year. So not only did we shoot a lot of it here, but within the story it's based here.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so that's really cool.
Good old Fresno's going to be in a movie.
And the basis of that, the sort of why that exists, is that the national tournament is never really held here. But there's a character named Max Grand, and he is the 7-time champion. All right, so he won the first 7 championships of this tournament, unadulterated winner. Just the best there ever was. He got accused of gluing on his 8th time, and that's the cardinal sin within the bricks world. That's the worst thing you can do, right? That's cheating, that's steroids, that's betting on baseball, that's whatever. That's the worst thing you can do, basically.
Worst.
Right? So he got accused of that, sort of got dishonorably discharged from the whole world, and he is basically a hermit. He doesn't really come out, he doesn't talk to anyone, he doesn't want to be a part of it because of that ill will toward him, and we don't know sort of the whole story behind it. We don't know what happened. But we know that he is a recluse in a lot of ways. So the movie follows the idea of trying to see, his side of the story and what actually happened.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to talk about it. But we know that the current champion, whose name is Ricky Six, is brash and arrogant and obnoxious and very funny, but not the kind of guy that you want to be the face of this product.
Right.
And he has a charity, but it's probably very paper thin and probably very self-serving. And so we know that this guy who's won six times, and that's why his name is Ricky Six. He legally changes his name every year that he wins as a sort of
Ricky 100.
Exactly. He says, "I'll quit when I'll be Ricky 50," and that's sort of the height of his obnoxiousness. So, anyway, he theoretically could become the 7-time winner this year, eclipsing Max Scran, literally just locking up, right? And so that's why theoretically it's being held in Fresno this year, is to sort of bring that drama to the forefront, even though no one's seen Max Scran in years. But he could eclipse that mark, and so that's where it sort of comes into play.
Oh my gosh.
And that's all happening in Fresno.
That sounds like so much fun, because there's so much competition going on, and that always makes fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of building scenes where we're actually watching them do their thing, and that's quite intense. And I have a character in there, and I end up building stuff, and I do all right in the proceedings. And yeah, it's fun. So we'll see. We'll see if I stink the place up or not. I don't know. It seems pretty fun though.
I don't think so. I think it'll be great. It's so nice to meet actors and filmmakers. I love it. I'm just nuts about it.
We've used a lot of local people. There are some great actors in town.
I know.
And I feel just really happy and confident about how many people we put in sort of bit roles, and they only have a couple lines, but they just really nailed it. Like, I don't think there's a weak performance in the entire piece, and I'm really proud of that.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I like to hear that, because there's so many. It's just like a new New York or a new LA, because there's so much art going on, and so much activity, and so much talent.
Yeah.
In every area of art, there's so much talent.
But there's a lot of people that went to LA at some point, after college. A lot of people that I went to college with went down there, tried to make it work for one reason or another. They came back. But they do have that width and breadth of experience, and so they know what they're doing. They understand how to make a good product, but they just know it's cheaper to live here. And they know that the rat race isn't so bad. And they know that the travel and getting around LA is not so bad. But they have that pedigree, which I think is really important.
Now tell us exactly where it is and when it is again, so that people can go to this.
Absolutely. So, Tower Theater, two Saturdays from now. This is September the 9th, 7:30 p.m. at Tower Theater. And that's just a great place to have a show.
Is there a fee to get in?
Yes, so tickets are available at the box office or on brickmadness.com, brickmadnessmovie.com, and you can get there through the Facebook page. A lot of people have been getting them that way, so facebook.com/brickmadness, brickmadness, I think. And yeah, so pretty much any way you search it, any way you cut it, you're going to be able to find the tickets. They're pretty obvious there to get a hold of. And
I'm excited about that. And another film that, I was in a film, but he's never finished it.
Oh, no. When was that?
There's only 5 people, and I was one of them. And
oh, geez.
He just never finished it.
I was securely in that camp until about 6 months ago. So.
Okay, well, you're on the way now.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for coming in. And
it was good talking to you.
Come again and tell me when things are happening.
I would love to. Yeah, maybe next week, maybe a week after. Who knows?
Whatever.
Fantastic.
Whenever you can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, too. We'll be right back. I don't know.
Oh, I did not think you guys would show up. This is awesome.
Bricks beg to be perfect. They love to be assembled in beautiful geometry.
If you don't have the skills and the tools that I am willing to share with you, it's not going to be worth a damn.
It's probably why no one's been able to beat me. They're crippled by their own sense of inadequacy.
I see the Bricks pirate ship, and I totally freak out.
When you get to build out of bricks, it is fun. It is a toy. It's also a medium. It's all together. I mean, why can't we have both? Why can't it be artistic and a toy?